Okay, hello. So today we have Morrissey and Yes, I Am Blind 2010 remaster. There you go. So this was requested actually. Probably I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but I have seen the title before. And Yes, I Am Blind. I mean, I don't know. It just kind of seems like a interesting title. I can see some things that Morrissey can do with this. So yeah, we're gonna get into this today. Talk about it after. So let's go. Another one from Bonadrag or Bonadrag. I can't remember. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's go.
Yes, I am blind. No, I can't see the good things, just the bad things. Oh,
The fat bass line.
yes, I am blind. No, I can't see. There must be something horribly wrong with me.
Almost a country tone.
God, come down if you're really there. Well, you're the one who claims to care. Love's young dream. I'm the one who shocked you. I'm the one who stopped you. 'Cause in my sorry way I love you. Love's young dream. Are you sorry for what you've done? Well, you're not the only one, and in my sorry way I love you. Yes, I am blind, but I do see. Evil people prosper over the likes of you and me always. God, come down if you're really there. Well, you're the one who claims to care. Little lamb on a hill, run fast if you can. Good Christians, they wanna kill you, and your life has not even begun. You're just like me, you're just like me. Oh, your life has not even begun. You're just like me, you're just like me, and your life has not even begun. You're just like me, you're just like me, and your life has not even begun. You're just like me, you're just like me, and your life has not even begun.
Okay, so Morrissey, Yes, I Am Blind. Like I said, at the start of the song there, that was a fat bass line. Some fat bass lines. Um, I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect in the song. I don't know. I did. I guess I don't know what the lyrics are going to be like. But for him to talk about Christians and God, that made my ears perk up even more. I just so I'm interested to get into that part. I guess read through some of those lyrics again. But just to talk about the personnel here off the start, because I do want to say that Andy Rourke apparently wrote this song with Morrissey, but he doesn't play on the song. He does play on the album, but does not play on bass on this one, apparently. It's Matthew Seligman, I want to say is how you say his last name, who plays bass on this part. And Mike Joyce also plays drums on, I think, 3 songs. Yeah. But on this song, it's Andrew Morrissey. And these are names that I've heard before, who I know have worked with Morrissey before. And on guitar is Kevin Armstrong. And on piano, no, there's no piano on this one. Keyboards, no keyboards on this one either. Anyway, so yeah, it's just hard to follow because it's just like talking about the A side and the B side, and just as numbers and letters. And anyway, I feel like I'm in math class or something. And of course, Morrissey is on vocals. Who would have guessed? But anyway, yeah, so I guess with Kevin, I should start. I said if throughout the song there was a kind of a country flavor, I thought, to the song, just to the guitar tone that he was playing. I guess it was more the guitar that gave me that feel, and yeah, I don't know. I just really kind of enjoy that because I do like country, and I know some people don't. Some people are, head set against country music, but I do like country. Maybe not modern country, but I like, some country music. But anyway, and Andrew on drums. I feel like he was just kind of having a fun time back there. I really liked his fills, and yeah, I just really enjoyed his sound through the song. And with how Morrissey's vocals were kind of the song, I guess, was kind of a slow tempo of a feel, whatever. It was a slow tempoed song, but the drums, I feel like it was just kind of a different feel for the drums alone, and how what, not crazy or wild, but we could tell that he was having fun. Andrew was on drums, and I just really enjoyed that. Anyway, continue on. I wanted to also say, I guess, just to talk about the lyrics here, just to remind me of what I wanted to say. So the first verse, yes, I am blind, no, I can't see. I just like, again, this is so kind of minute to say, but every time I listen to a Morrissey song, I always, think about, how good of a lyricist he is, and maybe even underappreciated at some points. I just always think he never has a hard time, it seems, to write poignant lyrics. And again, Andrew Rourke was apparently on this one as well, which kind of is pretty cool as well. So yeah, just yes, I am blind, no, I can't see. It's just like, yes, I'm blind, no, I can't see. I just like how he adds that. The good things, just the bad things. Oh, so it's like he can't see the good things, but he can still see the bad things. And I don't know, just that kind of deeper meaning. I don't know, it just makes me enjoy the song even more. And then it goes on, yes, I am blind, no, I can't see. There must be something horribly wrong with me. And if you look at people who talk about Morrissey today, they might agree with that sentence. Then we have the chorus, God, come down if you're really there. Well, you're the one who claims to care. I really like the chorus, those 2 lines, which, yeah, you think about so many. This wouldn't be a huge tragedy because it's just, it's like one guy or whatever, who's saying, if I don't know if he actually is blind or whatever, or if he's just saying he's blind to the good things that happen, but he's not blind to the bad things. It's like, I guess if you think about like that in that sense, which I think is what he's talking about, he's not actually blind like, Ray Charles or whatever, but he's just like, he's blind to the good things that happen to him. He can only focus on the bad things. That's what I'm taking away from it right now. But then, yeah, it's just like, God, come down if you're really there. It's just like you're the one who claims to care. It's just like, so many tragedies happen. Every day in the world. Whatever. It's just like, and it's just like, why would God do this or whatever? It's just like, if you're really there and you claim to care, it's like, where are you right now? So I just like how Morrissey's kind of going after that, and like he would go after in the third verse, I think, as well. Kind of go more into that, God and Christians. So anyway, I do want to just go on to song meanings here, because again, there wasn't much information I could find about the song on the web, and even on genius.com, there's no annotations, it's just the lyrics. But there are some comments, and again, this is, I never know if any of these are right or whatever, but they are kind of, have some thumbs up or whatever, so I just want to, just shout out some comments here for a second, and see what their interpretation is. So again, this person says, and what I basically said, someone who is blind to the good things in life, but are not blind to the bad things in life. And, it's just like, and it goes on, somebody else was saying this is about a queer person fighting with homosexual feelings. I don't know. again, I mean, Morrissey has talked about these subjects before, but I don't know if he's talking about it here or not. And obviously, also, it says, somebody says, I take this to be about the struggle to accept the hypocrisy of Christianity and those who call themselves Christians, who think it's okay to murder animals and innocent baby animals, little lambs. And I mean, if you're talking about that as well, when he talks about, little lamb on the hill, run as fast as you can. I mean, obviously, I can't remember if Morrissey was a vegan at this point, but he was, I know he was vegetarian at least. Um, and that kind of made me think as well. Talking about a little lamb. I mean, yeah, he's for the little lamb. He's not, he's against killing the little lamb, and how the life has just begun. And also, as somebody also pointed out here, that could be seen as like an innocent person, an innocent child, or whatever. And also, it made me think of as well because this came out in 1990, and Morrissey, I guess at that point was like 3 years removed from the Smiths, that ended in '87. And I mean, his solo career, even though he released, I don't know if this was his second or third solo album, because I know Viva Hate was his first, but it was like his solo career had just begun. And I don't know if that's a comparison that he's trying to make at all, but that's what just comes through my mind. It's just like, uh, talking about, I know a lot of, well, obviously a lot of critics or whatever, because I do, also, I should look this up because I'm talking about stuff I can't remember, but I know that there was an album that didn't do well, or maybe a couple albums that didn't do well, and then finally he had an album that did well again. And it was just like, but yeah, it's just like that whole kind of thing. It's like where people want to kind of chastise you or murder you, in this case with the little lamb. And I mean, especially how he says the good Christians, if I can find the lyrics again here, with how he says, in the third verse, if I can get down to it. I'm using a tablet today, and it's kind of harder to see. Anyway, so yes, when he says, little lamb on a hill, run fast as you can. Good Christians, they want to kill you, and your life has not even begun. You're just like me, or your life has not even begun. And I really like how he doesn't say, Christians want to kill you. It's good Christians, they want to kill you. And it's just like, I just like how he's kind of, I guess, tackling religion. I didn't expect him to tackle it in this song. I mean, it's been a while since I've heard him talk about religion or anything like that, I feel, which just makes the song kind of pop out more to me. But, I mean, a lot of people have been killed in the name of God or gods or whatever, whatever religion people believe. I mean, there's, wars and all this stuff. And yeah, so I just like how he's saying, good Christians, they want to kill you. And I mean, again, how I don't know if that's, going, metaphor as in Morrissey, people want to kill Morrissey or whatever, but maybe possibly. So yeah, anyway, and then it goes on, and that's the end of the song right there. But again, I gotta say, I love the chorus, God come down if you're really there, if you're the one who claims to care. And, again, I didn't point this out as well, but how kind of pathetic he sounds. I don't know. I haven't heard too many other people who can sound as pathetic as Morrissey, and this is not a mean thing to say. This, even though it kind of sounds like it, but just with his lyricism, how he says, love's young dream. I'm the one who shot you. I'm the one who stopped you because in my own sorry way, I love you. And then he says, goes on. Are you sorry for what you've done? Well, you're not the only one, and I'm sorry in my own sorry way, I love you. So it's like either way, whatever happened, I'm the one that shot you, I'm the one that stopped you, all this stuff. Either way, no matter what happened, it's just like in my own sorry way, I still love you. It's just like kind of that, kind of get a pathetic feel for him. And I don't know. It's just Morrissey's one of the most, one of the best writers I've listened to or whatever. I mean, he's just like, he could pen a song so easily, it seems. And especially, like I said, with just poignant lyrics. And I mean, so many times, you even, think about all of his catalog with the Smiths and solo career. And I mean, it's just, I mean, and again, I just love his, his titles. It's just like, Yes, I Am Blind. It's just, I don't know. He always had the ability to make an intriguing title. And I don't know why I said he always had, because I mean, he's still alive now. But yeah. And yeah, I mean, that's basically, I guess, all I have to say. Like I said, there's not much about the song on the website or on the webs, whatever, interwebs. Not that there's only one website. But yeah, like I said, this person obviously is not able to kind of look on the bright side of life. Like that whole saying goes, look on the bright side. This person cannot. And I don't know if it is just like Morrissey talking about it from his own point of view, if this is what's his problem or not. But obviously, it just, I mean, it kind of just really pulls at the heartstrings, and just the whole "Yes, I am blind, I can't see." I don't know, just that whole kind of, even with the first verse when it comes in, it's just like you get the feel of what the song is going to be about. I can't see the good things, just the bad things. It's just, I mean, like I said, Morrissey can write a pathetic, kind of sad, depressing song like nobody else. And yeah. Anyway, I guess that's it. I don't know why my videos are so long now. This is already over 15 minutes. I talk a lot. I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's it for this Morrissey Friday. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing. I hope I kind of interpreted this well enough. Like I said, I don't know too much that's out there about the song, but I feel like I did it justice. And yeah, I just really enjoyed the kind of the country flavor that I got from this, honestly. And the bass was fat, and great title as well. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching again. I really appreciate all the support, and I will talk to you guys again soon.